And then you just spread the panic by going, hey, listen, James, I heard that, I know you weren't nominated, but if you win POV, if you don't win POV, they're putting you up. And Kaser, if you don't win POV, and you just tell them that individually. James wins POV, they're putting you up. Kaser, if you win POV, they're putting James up. Because they will fucking go, they're going to be fighting for POV amongst each other. It'll be a mess.
Who else is in a good spot, and I fucking hate to say it, is Marcellus. It's like
Danielle might put him up. If Danielle wins, because she wants to stay in the good graces of 6.
And what I like about Danielle, she is going for the fucking HOHs. I think she's like, Nicole like wanted to win them, even though she was smart enough to know at times she shouldn't. Danielle like wanted that fucking HOH.
I bet if Danielle wins HOH, I bet she puts up Marcellus and someone from season 6. Because she doesn't want season 6 complete wrath, but she knows she has to get rid of Marcellus. Howie, Danielle, Diane, Erika, those are the people sitting the prettiest in the show.
Yeah, the thing is with Howie though, is the attention of the group. He could get caught up in a POV problem.
He also, I don't think anyone would allow him to win the whole show.
And Howie's got safety with his herd, but Howie on his own, I can see him just explode.
The thing is, Howie on his own, he would go very far.
Yeah.
Not playing a power game, just being funny, stupid.
Being like, and Howie's terrible at the competitions. He can't even remember what the question is when she's asking him the question.
Maybe.
Or he's totally fooling us. I'm not sure which.
I'm not sure. And no matter what the real answer was, I bet he went in the diary room and said that.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
What's happening?
Could be.
You had Wine Alliance? Or Wine Alliance?
It's the Bucks and Blonde and Brunette.
The Vino Alliance?
The what?
The Vino Alliance?
Vino Alliance.
Final 2? I bet every guy in America is like, dear God, I've never really watched the show, but keep those 2 on there. I don't know how people get voted out, but we need the hot tub posse in there.
The hot tub posse?
No, you.
Oh.
Like if you're a guy flipping through the channels, if you're flipping through the channels, you see Nicole Miss, you.
Hey, Erika, question.
Yeah.
Did anyone in the diary room ask you about a gay alliance between Boogie and myself?
A showmance?
No.
You didn't get that bit?
No.
Apparently 3 or 4 people were asking
Anyone
about
in the DR asked you about a showmance between Boogie and myself?
They fucking tricked me into it, tricked both of us into it, because they were asking about Batman and Robin, and I was like, thinking they were calling us the dynamic duo.
I feel like I said that. I feel like
like the gay duo.
Dude, let me tell you this.
Do that though?
Listen,
yeah.
Boogie, let me tell you this. I was like,
and I couldn't think of anything. I was like, no.
I
think they did. No, they were like,
You're like,
yeah, they asked me, yeah. So
I feel like I threw out Batman and Robin, and then they worked that, and they spun out you guys.
They're like, let him set the tone,
I
and
didn't
we'll get
see
the
that.
others to
Like-
fill in on
I
that.
had some bad news about that too. They were like, hey, what about Batman and Robin? And I was like, hey, chicks dig the villain. And they were like, what about guys? I was like, guys dig the villain.
House guests. You are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions with other house guests.
Great. People in New Hampshire do not get a joke like that. Fuck.
All I know is you can make out with Diane, lick stuff off of your body. You lick.
They're not going to show that. They're going to show Boogie just spraying whipped cream on me. Nothing else in that screen. It's just going to be me like this. With both of them. Like, you guys are going to be cut out.
My legs, remember?
They're not going to show that. They're going to just show me spraying it and Boogie licking it.
They're not going to show that.
No, they are. They asked me about it. I mean, it's rules too. How to go out? Sorry, guys.
Is that the first rule you've broken since you've been here?
I'm a good girl.
Or you did shout out to your mom?
I know, but totally by
When?
accident. By accident on the live show.
You did?
By accident. I don't
When?
know what I was thinking.
When?
They're like, you're so loud. I'm like, hi, Mom. I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to do that. Why'd I do that? I'm a rebel.
What's everybody else doing? Chilling.
Pretty much same about an hour ago.
And 2 and
Nothing.
3 and 6 hours ago. Janelle, you gonna go right back to Tantra when you get out of here?
If I get evicted before sequester, I'm gonna go to Europe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Saint-Tropez?
Yep.
Cue Boogie with the jokes. Better upgrade your passport, whore. Will.
Really?
That's not nice, you villain. Good versus evil. You wanted it.
When's that whole thing gonna transpire?
I don't know, man. I don't think it is. I think it just was like, we're putting in some assholes.
A lot of hype. There's no good in this house. None. Everybody's evil.
Not true. I'm not evil.
You're evil.
No, I'm not.
If you're in this house, you're evil.
Not true.
You're not an all-star and not evil.
I'm not evil.
Erica, outside this house, you're a good person. Outside this house, I think you're amazing. In this house, you're evil.
I'm not evil in this house. You'll see. You'll
You
totally
don't do
see.
evil. You don't. I know you don't do it. You don't attack people or whatever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you're in this house, you are evil.
Not true. I don't think so. Well, you'll see.
You make evil moves.
You'll see. I don't. You'll see.
What everybody says. Everybody does things to save themselves.
It's not even about saving myself. I'm cool with that. You'll see. I'm not evil.
I don't think you're evil at all.
No, you'll even see I'm not trying to be evil in this game either.
You get what I'm saying, though?
No, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I think you'll understand.
Are those the real crickets or chirped in? Or are those the crickets in the tarantula cage? Well, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, it's pretty gay, huh?
They're filming you and Boogie looking at it right now.
More footage.
We're doing butt exercises and Boogie's like watching.
I've got to get Marcellus's version of what went on.
You know Marcellus was like, I think they've been fucking.
Yeah. Probably.
Would you like me to make out with you, Boogie? Would that set the tone?
Hey, if you're one to set the record straight, I got mouthwash in the bathroom I can go handle.
Where were you at last night when the motherfucker was coated in whipped cream?
She was right here. I'm gonna have to read the All-Star Manual how to take care of this shit. For some reason I didn't really believe him that we had to deal with this. Nobody wants a green hot tub.
I feel so bad that I had to throw him under the bus to save your ass. That's why I was like, you'll see.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'll repay the favor sometime.
Love you, Jase. Cool with you.